Yeah, well, thank you so much for having me. I am Soribel. I work for the Department of Homeland Security as an AI governance lead. I work on making sure that we are implementing AI in a responsible and privacy respecting way. Um, Before that, I worked in Congress. I was an AI and tech policy senior advisor for a US Senator. And I also worked in big tech, Meta and Microsoft. And before that, I worked as a US diplomat. I was a diplomatic representative of the US for about 10 years. Um, yeah, and so I also do a lot of things with AI. I have this course coming up helping people transition into AI governance, plus a few other courses I'm working on. But this talk went really well. It was on Friday, and I basically talked to a bunch of younger students on how to be high agency and how to leverage AI to advance their careers, how to leverage AI for professional development, and how they can think and act in a way that shows that they're high agency, meaning that they embrace the permissionless economy, which is an amazing opportunity to put stuff out there where you don't have to ask for permission from anyone, right? You don't have to ask for permission from institutions or gatekeepers. And so that was really, really, to me, it felt so, warm and fuzzy because I told him my story, how I went from, working in government where you have to ask for permission, you have to follow the hierarchy, to
That
tech where it's the
chain of command, right? Isn't that what they call it?
and yes, and going to tech where the mantra is move fast and break things, and so it's definitely a culture shock, right? And so I share my story with them and really encourage them to be high agency, to do things every single day where they don't have to ask for permission and where they can, leverage their creativity and own their results and own things. Uh, and now is the best time to be high agency, I believe.
I love that. That's such a great motivating mantra that people can, young people especially can have in their heads. If you don't mind me asking, like, what's the age group kind of that we're talking about here? Are we talking like early, like right into college, or is it more like college age kids, or is it more like mid 20s or, early 30s? What are we looking at?
I think it was mid level, so
Okay.
I would say late 20s to
Yeah.
early to mid 30s.
Oh, that's the most important time probably to hear that kind of, energy. But
Yes.
you called it high agency. I love that. That's super cool. Okay.
Yeah.
So to be high agency, you would say is that don't be afraid to push boundaries, speak from your heart, speak from who you are and just go for it. And how do you see that AI has enabled that? Because I have my own opinions, but I would love to hear like how have you kind of seen that shift? Did they really vibe with that? Like was it jazzing them up or anything like that?
Yeah, I told them how I have used AI to be high agency, and it's amazing, like how much AI can help you be a high agency person. One of the things that I've done is ask AI itself from
Right.
everything you know about me, all the context you have about me. How can I be more high agency? And AI tells me, and it's
Yeah,
giving me really good stuff.
it's amazing.
Another,
It's pretty incredible.
yeah, and another thing it's given me, it's, for example, I have a YouTube channel.
Right.
Um, I started the YouTube channel in January. I saw a need for it, and I was like, I need to start it. I need to start a YouTube channel. I am a little bit camera shy, right? And
Okay.
so I was like, I did not know how to start, how to do it. And so I asked ChatGPT, how can I start? And it gave me recommendations for microphones like under $20.
Yeah.
I showed like a few pictures of my spare bedroom and said, how can I turn it into a studio?
Right.
And it told me like how to position my computer, how to, what kind of lighting I could use, what props I could use. And then I was like, okay, well, how do I find people? How do I make my videos like clickable? And it told me like you have to do this and that, and you have to make it entertaining and get people's attentions in the first 30 seconds. And this is how you do the thumbnails. And all of those things, I could have learned those things without AI, right? But
Right.
I would have spent at least 3 or 4 hours listening to other people, being distracted.
Right.
And I
Wondering,
learned
do I
all those
actually
things.
trust this person? Do they actually know what they're talking about? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or days.
Exactly.
I mean, some of this stuff could be days.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yes. And so I learned all of this in like 5 to 10 minutes.
it's crazy.
And it gave me like links that I could click to purchase a microphone.
Right,
So it really takes away a lot of the friction for you to do things that, you know, allow you to create and to put yourself out there and to be found by others,
right,
and to just like take advantage of this amazing times when we're living.
right,
The internet is, the biggest leverage that we have. We have access to a global audience.
right.
And so I think it's the best time to be high agency.
Yeah,
And so I share that with them.
yeah. I love that. And they reacted probably wonderfully to that because I mean, who wouldn't look at that and say, "Oh, I can do this. If I really just get past that fourth wall," which is really, it's always like that anxiety, that little bit like, oh, I don't want to jump yet because I don't know if I'm sure. And like, I've noticed that with like these AI agents, it's funny that, we're talking about high agency, the AI agents really kind of give you kind of more of like a warm, like, hey, I'll just ask me real quick. I'm not gonna make you feel bad. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm just here. They're super high energy, really polite for the most part, and it's like, wow, what a way to kind of break that fourth wall for people who we never know. They could have the most brilliant idea in the whole world and it never gets expressed because there's too many levers you have to pull. You were talking about that when you were, working with government and such, there's this chain you kind of have to hope and pray maybe somebody will see what I'm trying to say. Whereas now in like 5 to 10 minutes, you can start getting a really interesting game plan going for what you're trying to do. I love that. That's amazing. So, what kind of got you here? Like, where are you, if you don't mind me asking?